Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of September 30th. You start here with this lone wolf card. It says, listen to your inner wolf and embrace your sacred wild nature that thirsts for freedom. You have a strategy card. It says, plan, scheme, and strategize your future and take the next right action for your life. You start with the tower. A lot of people have had the tower again this week. So, I think it was the mid-monthly readings where everyone had the tower. Doesn't really surprise me. We have two eclipses. We had the eclipse on the 17th. We have one this week on October 2nd. So, again, could just be eclipse energy, change energy. We'll look into it and see. But you have the Tower, the Page of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. I mean, this could be someone or you walking away from something with the Eight of Cups showing up here in the Tower. I always look at the first row as kind of like your past position. And so someone could have walked away from you in the past. And I kind of get that feeling here with the, especially with the Page of Wands. Because the Page of Wands really wouldn't be you showing up in the reading. But, again, we also have to look at these first two cards, which say strategize, and also this lone wolf card says, kind of like, it says freedom on it. The Tower, these people are being set free in a way because, the whole point of the Tower is that they've built these walls up around them too high and they've been ignoring reality, and now they're being brought back down to reality. So again, in a way, it's like seeing reality is freedom because you are seeing the truth, which we have right here with the Ace of Swords. And, so a lot of you could just be getting the truth of your situation in life. And this could be helping you kind of strategize your future, as that strategy card says. You have the Page of Wands. Sometimes I feel Tower, Page of Wands, Eight of Cups. Page of Wands, he has a thirst for freedom, like that lone wolf card says. He also has a desire to move towards his desires. He wants to live a life where if he feels enthusiastic or excited about something, he can go and do it. But it's like most people don't live that way. And so a lot of you could just have this, the Tower could be like this thirst for freedom where you have to have a Tower moment, or you have had a Tower moment so that you can create a new reality. You have the Eight of Cups, only card in the tarot with an eclipse on it right here. So a lot of you definitely during this time of these eclipses could be walking away from things that no longer serve you with the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is choosing to walk away from those 8 cups because they no longer serve him. And it's like there are 8 cups here, but something is missing, and he's not willing to settle for a situation as it is. So a lot of you could be like ending something, or you could be, you could even be the one causing the Tower. And this could be you walking away from like a group of people or a job or a business because it's no longer serving you. And, the Eight of Cups isn't necessarily a bad thing. And the rest of the reading is very positive, as you can see. We actually have 2 aces right here. These 2 cards wanted to come out together. And so, again, there could be like a very positive new beginning coming in for you. I kind of get the feeling on this Eight of Cups that maybe some of you feel like you wasted time or something as well. So it's like maybe you feel like you spent too much time in a situation. It could be a work situation, a relationship, whatever. But, again, for the most part, I kind of feel this is good. You have the Queen of Swords with the Tower. The Queen of Swords would be about seeing things clearly. Both of these cards, really. The Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords are cards of great clarity. Ace of Swords is a card of laser-like focus. So maybe you have had a Tower moment, but you're much more focused now. You're much more you're seeing things more clearly in your life, which, again, is a good thing, not a bad thing. I always say that, to me, the Tower isn't a bad card. It's like when the Tower happens, it can suck, for sure, but it's not a bad thing, right? Because you're seeing things clearly. It's a good thing. With the Page of Wands, you have the Ten of Cups. You have the Ten of Cups twice in this reading. The Ten of Cups is a card of happy home, happy family, fortune after difficulty, celebration, really good stuff. But I always say on the Ten of Cups that these people are choosing happiness above all else. They are standing in the real world, and those 10 cups exist above their head. The card itself says that they still have to deal with all the real world issues and problems and challenges, but they are choosing happiness. So it's like sometimes, we can cause a Tower moment for happiness. It's like if you have a job that pays you a bunch of money, but you're miserable, and you leave and get a job that pays you less money, it's like you are kind of choosing happiness in that situation, right? And so I kind of feel that, that's kind of where I feel like this is going. With the Eight of Cups, you have the Page of Pentacles, something new, right? I mean, the Eight of Cups is literally just walking away from something that no longer serves you. The Page of Pentacles can just be something new that's coming. It could literally be anything that's entering into your life. And, again, I feel that if you're walking away from something, you're probably just walking towards a new beginning or a new something. Next, in the area of what's coming in for you, you have the Scarab. It says spiritual transformation. Tower can definitely be a spiritual transformation. And you also have this fertility and satisfaction card showing up here. So it's like whatever new beginning you're having, it could be very fertile and bring in a lot of satisfaction into your life. You have the Ace of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Fool. The Ace of Swords, like I said, is laser-like focus. Very good card. Card of victory, success. It's also a card of bringing your life into balance as well. And it's also a card of strength. It's a card of fortitude. And so I feel all those feelings, it's almost like this is saying feelings to me. Like you have developed your feelings, or you have corrected your feelings in your life and become stronger because of it. The Ace of Swords definitely says that something needs to be cut out. I mean, Tower, Eight of Cups, this card, these are all cards of removing something from your life. This right here is a palm frond, and the palm fronds in the tarot can represent a sacrifice or cutting something out of your life. So again, I feel a lot of you definitely could be removing something from your life. This could have to do with strategy as well. It's like, part of your life strategy might be to cut something out because it's interrupting your flow, or it's interrupting something else in your life. So again, I don't really see the Tower as a bad thing. You have the Ace of Cups and the Three of Cups. Again, Three of Cups is another card of celebration. I was going to say socializing because you have the Ten of Cups twice and the Three of Cups. These are very good cards for spending time with people who matter to you. It doesn't have to be a lover with the Ace of Cups. It could be your family, your friends, whatever. Anywhere where you can get energy. I always look at the Ace of Cups as something that fulfills you. So you wouldn't be, again, you wouldn't be spending time here with people who drain you. This would be about surrounding yourself with people who lift you up or fulfill you or make you feel happy or fulfilled. And that's what I would focus on with these two cards. You do end with the Knight of Cups. So of course there could be a love offer coming in for you here. And again, the Ten of Cups twice and the Three of Cups would be very good for meeting a person through socializing. And so again, if you get invited out, if you get invited to some sort of event, if you're going to an event, these are really good cards for finding love in public. You have the Fool. The Fool is about a new beginning. So is the Page of Pentacles. So everything is adding up to some sort of new beginning that you will be having. The Fool is a little bit risky. It can represent taking a risk or kind of like taking a leap of faith. And I definitely feel that energy with the Fool here. I kind of feel like there's something about timing, which I kind of feel, I can't remember now, but I feel like I said something about time at the beginning of the reading. You have the Knight of Swords here, and the Knight of Swords could be saying that you are wondering if you are doing something too quickly or if you're making a hasty decision, but I feel like saying that you aren't. With the Ace of Swords, you have the Ten of Wands. It's crazy that I'm pretty sure every single sign for this set of readings has had the Ten of Wands. This October 2nd eclipse is in Libra, and Libra is all about balance. Ace of Swords is in perfect balance, right? And so the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Wands would say that you could be cutting things out that create imbalance in your life, or that create too many burdens, or take up too much time, like I said earlier, or whatever the case may be. And again, this has come up for almost every single person. It makes, with the eclipse showing up, makes perfect sense that people would be, trying to remove burdens to create balance. With the Two of Wands and the Ace of Cups, with the Three of Cups and the Ace of Cups, you have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about taking the lead in your life and really making something happen. Again, this is very common energy right now. I do feel that we do have to be a little bit more bold and assertive with the energy that exists for like the next several years at least. We really have to be go-getters, and we really have to kind of make things happen for ourselves, which I make abundantly clear in these readings. I always get people who say, you say this and that was going to happen and nothing happened. I'm like, no, I make it very freaking clear in my readings that tarot can't do anything for you, and you have to take action on these things, especially right now. Nothing is just going to magically happen. And so, again, I think that this is saying take control, and if you want something, go and get it. With the Fool, you have the Hangman. The Hangman is about seeing things from a new perspective. Again, I get this perspective change on the Ten of Cups. I was saying something about how you could be, leaving a job that pays you a bunch of money for a job that pays you less money. And I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but, that's just like kind of the example that I'm giving here. And I do feel like you are seeing like a new perspective on how to like have a new beginning or how to live your life. The Hangman's all about a new perspective. Eight of Pentacles is like mastering your craft, but you could say mastering your life. And Knight of Cups could be your dream life. So can the Ten of Cups as well. And so a lot of you could be seeing that there is kind of like a different way to live the same life even. And, that could be a really good thing. It's like I've known so many people who have left jobs that paid them a bunch of money. They weren't happy. They got a job that paid them less money, but they were happy. And because they were happy, they had more energy. And then they started a side project and then ended up making way more money than they were ever making. So again, I think people don't realize sometimes like something can be a side effect, or sometimes we can make a small sacrifice, but it's like what we gain is actually way more than what we lost. And I do feel that for some of you, like if you're thinking about getting a job that pays you less money, as long as you can survive, it might make you happier, and there might be side effects to that, like you starting a side hustle that makes you more money, or, who the hell knows what could happen, right? So again, I think that sometimes we hold on to things that we know aren't good for us because they make us miserable, and it's like stress is way more destructive than making more money, right? Next, in the area of messages from your future self, you have this discus fish card. It says society, vibrance, and co-parenting. You have this dragon. It says ancient wisdom, protector, and magic. So I feel for a lot of you that you are... I feel like for a lot of you that you are kind of thinking about what people think. 3 cups, 10 of cups twice. It's like not in a bad way, but I do feel that some of you need to not be afraid of kind of being unique or standing out. With this dragon card, I feel that you have ancient wisdom that you could be using for success. You have the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. The Seven of Wands, the card of conviction, it says when you know that something is for you, then it's for you. So the Seven of Wands is about really believing that you, in yourself, really, and really believing that you can accomplish something. And when you believe something that deeply, you will accomplish it. Seven of Wands is also about having boundaries, drawing a line in the sand. And again, in this whole entire reading, I feel like it's saying, if there's something that is stressing you out or making you miserable, even if it's making you money, it probably isn't worth it, especially with stress. So I feel like the Seven of Wands is saying, draw that boundary. You have the Eight of Pentacles. Your money will be fine. So the Eight of Pentacles is material success on the horizon. The Eight of Pentacles also says that you are very close to accomplishing something. He only has one more pentacle to create here, and then he is done with what he has has worked on. The other thing is that you might be holding on to something that you have outgrown. And so if you've put a lot of work into yourself, into your business or career, the Eight of Pentacles kind of says you need to look up at all the pentacles that you have created, because you might realize that you have skills that would be better suited in a new job or a new career that even could pay you more money. It's like you might not be accepting a job that pays you less money. You could find something that pays you more money because you have the skill, and it might be less stress. There's something about stress popping up here for you, Aquarius. So again, I feel like this is all about gaining the perspectives necessary to see that. You have the Knight of Swords. Again, I feel like you wonder if you're doing something too quickly, or if you're being too hasty, or if you're kind of being delusional, or you're rushing into something. Didn't I say this to you last week? I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I feel for some of you, this is saying that you're not. It's like, yeah, you might be doing something quickly, but I also feel it is necessary with this Knight of Swords. I also just feel that some of you are making a quick change in your life, and I feel it's all for your internal peace and happiness with the Ten of Cups and removal of stress, like I said. With the Seven of Wands, you have the Magician. This is about you. Like, I feel like you have manifested something into your life. The Knight of Cups could be a person, but the Knight of Cups can also be your dream. And so I feel for some of you, this is kind of like saying, how much more information do you need that you actually did manifest something, or you're about to manifest something? I think that's the other problem as well. It's like sometimes people try to manifest more money and they're at a job that they hate and that pays them money, and they might have another opportunity to make less money, but they resist the other job that would be less stress. But it's like the universe, sometimes when we try to manifest money, it seems like things are getting worse. Like, oh, we start making less money. But really, that less money or getting something else that lowers the stress is leading us to the thing that will make us more money. And I kind of feel that here. The Seven of Wands is a little bit stubborn, a little bit stuck, and sometimes. And so I feel this is saying, like, open up to your manifestations, right? With the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Death card. I like, you cannot make this up. I felt it at the beginning that there's like some sort of work change or business change, or it could be any change in your life. And the Death card would definitely be a transformation or a change happening for you. With the Knight of Swords, you have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, like, work hard, play hard. So I feel for a lot of you, you could be putting a lot of work into just this, that, and the other thing. I feel like something else needs focus in your life. Like, sometimes I feel Two of Pentacles, which you have twice in this reading, says that maybe you're working too hard, you need to play more, or maybe you're playing too much, you need to work more. So take it how it resonates. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this Building Blocks card and this Higher Power card. So again, you have two cards, right, of higher power or something like that. What did this say? It said spiritual transformation. I don't know. I could be making that up, but I feel that you are tapped in. I love this Building Blocks card because she is like being lifted up by these blocks that are falling around her. And that's kind of like the Eight of Pentacles. Again, the Eight of Pentacles, as he's working, as he's mastering his craft, he is gaining new skills. As he gains new skills, he's being lifted up, which is making him more effective, more successful, and all that other stuff. But I kind of feel that on that Eight of Pentacles. Like, it was saying to me that you need to see your skills. Like, if you've been doing a job for 20 years, you probably have more skills than someone who just got hired, and that could make you very valuable somewhere else. Or even right now, it's like, maybe you need to tell your boss, I've been here for 20 years, haven't had a raise, I need a raise, right? Because I have more skills. So I think that's what you need to think about, with this card right here. You have the Knight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. The Knight of Cups is like a knight in shining armor, so some of you could definitely be attracting a knight in shining armor. In this reading, not really a love reading, although you do have good love cards, but, I kind of feel this is part of something that you've been dreaming of creating. All he has to do is plant seeds in front of this water, and they will grow. So I feel like you have this strategy card. We are definitely in a time of strategy, by the way. I tell everyone right now, like, I would definitely come up with a plan for anything you're doing, or try to strategize, and also try to think of any problems that might come up and how you can avoid them. If you do that right now, when they come up, then you can avoid them. And so, I would definitely strategize your dream. You have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles in the good stuff would say that you are balancing out, working hard and playing hard. I like the Two of Pentacles in the good stuff. Two of Pentacles is a clue card for me. Sometimes I feel that the Two of Pentacles can represent a settlement, but it can represent like a settlement from the universe, where the universe is giving us some sort of reward or karmic gift because of what we've been through. And I feel that a lot for that. I feel that for a lot of you. You have the Ten of Cups, so again, fortune after difficulty, good things happening after a difficult period of time. It can also represent happiness or focusing on happiness, and it can also represent love. So if you want a family, you could be meeting a person that you will have a family with. Again, with all the social cards here, I would definitely, if you want love, I would definitely go socialize. With the Knight of Cups, you have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords in the good stuff would say that you are healing your heart. So again, some of you could be healing your heart, which could be the thing that is bringing new love into your life. Obviously, if you have a broken heart, it's kind of hard to attract a new person. But in the good stuff, the Three of Swords would say you're healing your heart, which definitely could be bringing a new person. With the Two of Pentacles, you have the Lovers, for sure. I feel like, if you have a choice in love between two people, I feel like this is saying, like, go for the harder one. It's like maybe one person, like, really desires you already. Like, I kind of have, like, a weird message popping into my head here, Aquarius. I'm just going to say it, right? It's like, I feel like you have a person maybe already that's interested in you or whatever, but it's almost like they're too interested. Like, if I put myself in your shoes, which is how I read, is, I put myself in your shoes, and I just get intuitive messages, and intuitively I feel that there's like one person, it's like they're too interested, and then like I feel like there's another person who doesn't even know who you are yet. Is kind of what I feel here with the Lovers card, and I feel like that person is the better person. I also feel like they won't be too interested in you, like in a weird way. So again, I feel like that's what you need, but there you go. With the Ten of Cups, you have the Nine of Swords. I feel like you're finally ending a bad love story, is what I would say. And, going this way here, the Nine of Swords would be a never-ending nightmare in love. And so the Nine of Swords and the good stuff would say that you are ending a certain cycle. Like if you have experienced the same love story over and over, you cannot make this up. If you have experienced this, I'm going to show you in a minute. If you have experienced the same love story over and over, it's like you're changing your love story. Your very first card here is love. So definitely could be changing your love story. You could also, Ten of Cups, again, is the things that you love, your own happiness. So you could also just be focused on the energy of love if you don't want a person, which is perfectly fine. I definitely encourage it with the Ten of Cups to focus on love, just the energy that exists, and you will attract good things. You have this Rose card. It says romance is in the air. So definitely if you want love, this looks very good. Next, you have this Broken Wish. It says, wish will not be granted. That's probably the Tower. Again, the Tower can just be something that you thought was established. And, with the Tower and the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords, it's like you're seeing that something that you thought was going to be established isn't established. And I feel like you're just probably moving on. You have this Valley. It says, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Yeah, definitely a lot of success in this reading. So, love it. I feel like you're going to be very happy with your success. You have this finger. It says it says warning you of a problem either now or in the future. Yeah, if you do see a problem, I would take care of it. I got that message about like needing to plan for problems in anything that you're doing, but I feel like if you have a plan and you come up with a solution before you do something, then it's not going to be a problem. And, I said that earlier. So there you go. I like this reading for you, actually, Aquarius, even if you had a Tower moment, but looks good. So thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your week.